Good morning, welcome back. It's your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3. Bob and Bella have decided to join us. Very, very lovely to have you guys here. Do you guys still do the high five thing? High five, yes. High five, high five. All right, high five. Bob, don't make it a 2 out of 2, what? Come on. Oh, man, it's so close. I'm going to get you your treat a bit later. Yes, what a good dog. But, of course, a lot is happening in the world of sports right now, and the international football season is looming. And Manchester City are down in South Africa to refine their game and squad ahead of what will be a grueling test in Europe for sure. Now, the 2011-2012 champions of England have not gotten off to the greatest of starts, losing 2-0, of course, to Supersport United in the Nelson Mandela Invitational, with Amazulu still to come on Thursday. But Coach Manuel Pellegrini has remained optimistic, and he's understanding that the squad is incomplete and players are still adapting to his new style of coaching. But let's hear a bit more from the man himself.
Playing the first match is very important, but not to change all our preparation for the season, to try to give the best in the first game. They are not prepared at the moment to play the way we want them to play. So for me, what I saw today in the match was a normally match of pre-season. So I'm not worried about that, and they are very clear what we had to do today in the game. Well, about the new players that can arrive to Manchester City, we are working that. We are not hurried to bring them now, but we are clear that we need more, 2 or 3 more players. And Malcolm, he didn't come here to the pre-season, and he will not stay in the squad of the years of Manchester City. It's important to have a very good squad. I told before we came to South Africa, that we need to play for each position. That's what we are looking for, and we will. I am sure that we could win.
Well, coach there of Manchester City, Manuel Pellegrini, saying, of course, it takes time for a squad to get together. And, of course, that's why the preseason is there. And it's still early days in the season. I mean, it's actually the first days of the season. Now, you'll remember that Manchester United also lost their first game of the year when they took on Thai All-Stars on Saturday. The newly appointed manager, David Moyes, has come under a barrage of criticism following the 1-0 loss. But hopefully, he might be looking to appease the fans a little bit and hopefully improve on his squad with the possible signing of Cesc Fabregas from Barcelona. Now, Supersport United coach Kevin Johnson could not have announced himself better to the Supersport United faithful, winning his first match in charge, and that against a huge team. The former Platinum Stars man was quick to share his plans for the team moving forward. Take a look.
The brand of football that we're trying to play is something that I've always believed in as a football coach. But going back to the history of Supersport, they do have 3 championships. How they won the championships is what I have to look at. We are going to play a different type of football at Supersport this year, but Supersport being one of the top 5 in South Africa, it's always about trying to compete at the highest level. We hope to do a better brand of football this year, and we hope to play as competitive, being one of the top 5 teams in South Africa, and hopefully be able to phone the gods of football and be on our side, and we can compete for silverware.
Well, I think the prospects are definitely looking very, very good for Supersport United. Kevin Johnson there, the coach, of course, reiterating the fact that Supersport United do have 3 championships. I just want to say, do you remember who are the current champions, sir? That's just me talking as a Kaizer Chiefs supporter, but I think it's going to be a great season. Already our team's showing some great mettle when it comes to their football. Now, Graham, who's currently in Johannesburg doing Strictly Come Dancing, got the incredible opportunity to meet one of the best players in Africa and I think essentially in the world, Yaya Toure. The Ivorian was beyond pleased to be back in South Africa. Let's take a look.
Oh yeah, I think it's amazing, you know. I think it's now a couple of times has come to South Africa, you know, and the people I love it, you know. I love this fan, you know, and it'll be amazing for me to coming back, you know, because this country is for me is very important, and you have such a person very important who live there, Madiba, and I think it will come back quick as possible. Oh, good, you know, because all the pre-season is always tough, you know. but it's very nice to come back, to come to South Africa to make the pre-season. You know, it's unbelievable, and I'm very happy to do it there with all my family, all my guys, you know, all my people, you know, because I'm not looking myself like Ivorian. I look at myself like an African, you know, because I represent my continent in Europe, and I'm very proud when we come there and try to give him fire or sign something for them. It's very fun, yeah.
Well, great to have you back to your people, Mr. Yaya Toure. What a great player, and great to have his team here as well as they prepare for the preseason. I think we can all look forward to a great season all around the world, especially, I mean, in South Africa as well, as we've seen with the likes of Supersport United. But of course, look forward to that game Thursday. Amazulu take on Manchester City in another cracker of a game at 8 p.m. Moses Mabhida Stadium. Make sure you don't miss that. We'll be talking all about it as well. And I think great to see that our father Tata Madiba is actually the cause of all of this. You know, this is the Nelson Mandela Invitational, and he still has influence, you know, not just in the 2010 World Cup, but here as well, man. It's really, really cool. But speaking of what people are doing. For our country to make it a better place, an initiative was started off where trampolines were installed in trying to give children a safer environment to play in, and essentially develop their skills and their bodies as well. I think, you know, a healthy body houses a healthy mind, and if anywhere is a good place to start, then sport is definitely a good way to do it. Take a look.